Republican Congresswoman Michele Bachmann out of Minnesota, my guest now, and welcome back here. Yeah, you remember the Tea Party caucus, et cetera, et cetera. What do you think of that?
I'm the chair of the Tea Party caucus, and I started the Tea Party caucus because the Tea Party is what allowed the Republican Party to have the gavel out of Nancy Pelosi's hand and into John Boehner's hands. It's those ideas that energize the American people. The American people didn't want Obamacare. That's why Republicans won control of the House in 2010. And the American people are expecting us to act on that, which is they want us to defund Obamacare, and they're against Amnesty for illegal aliens. There's two lines in the sand that the Democrats have right now. One is full on put their arms around Obamacare. Our response should be we're not going to fund it because we have the power of the purse. Number two, on immigration, our line in the sand should be border security first. Get it done. When it comes to the Democrats, their must-have is amnesty first, border security never. So we don't have any lines in the sand. We need to get some lines in the sand because then people know that we have a backbone, we've listened to them, and we're fighting for them.
So I don't hear a lot of disagreement with you based on what Rush said.
No, not at all. I totally agree with Rush Limbaugh. I think he's exactly
why
right.
Not,
I live this every day.
Why not more pushback then?
Well, you do see pushback among rank-and-file Republicans, and that's what we're trying to do. But, you know, we have disparate voices. We need to have one voice, where you see the Democrats have a line in the sand when it comes to amnesty and a line in the sand when it comes to Obamacare. Does anyone really know what the line in the sand is for Republicans? I think it needs to be clear. We need the line in the sand, and it is defund Obamacare. And we need the line in the sand, which is full-on border security first. Get that done, then we talk about the next step.
We're going to bring Mike Lee on, the senator from Utah, next hour to address that very specific thing. He was on the floor of the Senate yesterday talking about this very issue. The other aspect of that interview that Rush had with Greta Van Susteren last night is that he believes the Obama strategy is to disassociate himself with anything that's connected with Washington and play the role of the outsider. Is that what's going on, and does that work?
Well, it's not going to work because he's the consummate insider. He's all about D.C. and all about building up bigger and bigger D.C. It's just like about a month ago, the Democrats said that their plan is going to be to embrace Obamacare. Well, everyone hates Obamacare. So he's embracing a losing strategy. That's why this is a wide open opportunity for Republicans. Embrace what works. Embrace what the American people want. They've been waiting for us to do that, and I think we can really make strides if we do.
Do you think this is a president who runs away from governing or does not attach his name or association in any way to what Democrats consider phony scandals in Washington?
Well, I actually think
that way he doesn't have to hang his name on it.
Well, I don't think he's that tough to figure out, honestly, Bill. I think that if everything he does is through the lens of politics, how will it impact him? This is what's so tragic, because as President of the United States, it shouldn't be about him. It should be about us, the American people, the country. But look at all the metrics. Look at the lack of jobs. Look at the lack of wage growth. Look at the lack of benefit package increases. We are going down as a country. We're not going up. That shows failure on the part of the president, unfortunately. But tragically, he's never made this about us. He's always made his presidency about him and politics. That doesn't resonate with the American people. That's, again, why the Republicans have an absolute wide open door for a positive message. I really believe we can win a lot of elections and turn the country around. Just embrace the position that the American people hold.
And before we get to that, though, you're going to have some really big battles in the fall, and we'll see how Republicans shape their strategy
That's
then.
good. We need that. It's an opportunity.
Good to have you back on with us. Michele Bachmann, thank you, out of Washington.